All right, welcome back to the SuperCoach Enough channel. Slightly different setup for today. I'm doing a sneaky video on the work computer, but we're going to have a quick look at the AFL SuperCoach for round 9. So 2,185 scored for the round, which is about average, top 14%. Saw a slight bump in the overall season rank, which is nice, but let's have a look at the team a bit further. Probably get rid of that too. So there'll probably be a few errors and stuff spit up here. Work computer doesn't like anything, so apologies for the pop-ups. Um, but as we can see, Jordan Dawson with an 89. So I guess not what we're used to from Dawson, but I think we got bigger issues than that this week. Siebel with 114, so he's super consistent. Great buy for us. Dacos 125, so back to I guess where he has been. Has dropped a bit in cash, but we're not concerned about that. Will Day 88, solid from Day. Buckley, so his first sort of failure since we've had him with the 44. I think that could be a forgive. I haven't looked into the details of why he scored so low, but as far as I can tell, it's not injury related. Chase Jones 73, so about what we've been getting from him, so that's okay. Weddle 65, so that was a nice get this week compared to like a Drury who didn't score very well at all. And Charlie Constable, can't see him coming back anytime soon. So we captained the Bont 112. Wasn't as good as his last couple of weeks when we should have captained him, but that's fine. I don't think we had too many higher than that. Maybe Marshall there you can see. Actually, there was one bigger one in the forward line, but we wouldn't have captained him anyway. Anderson we brought in this week, and an 88 was a bit under what he's produced in the last couple of weeks as well. But I guess we brought him in because of his buy coverage capacity, so we're okay with that. Sarong with a 120, so that's really good from Sarong. We're happy with that. Kelly 116, tick. Tom Green 97, maybe a little bit more would have been nice, but that's okay. Jack Steele 84 apparently went off in the fourth quarter with a knee injury, so we'll have to wait and see how that's going. Hopper 43 went off with a calf injury, so I think he's firmly on the chopping block this week. Will Ashcroft, so we held on to him after his low score, knowing that he can produce that sort of score, a 97. Shin Cotter 33, so he's had a couple of good weeks, and then this week probably wasn't his best. I guess we sort of did have an envision him moving into maybe a D6 sort of slot play, but I guess with other trades coming up and that score as well, we might just have to sit and wait on that another week at least. So trying out the headset, the work headset, just to get the cough button going there. Hopefully it comes up good in the recording. Johnson isn't suspended anymore, but didn't get named to play and might not be for the foreseeable future. So that might be a bit of an issue for us. Matty Roberts still injured for a while. Into the forwards, the rucks. Tim English with an 88. So it's not what we're used to from Timmy, but he's done the business for us so far this year. Ryan Marshall 131. So I guess at one point we were toying with the idea of trading him to Gawn, but I think you got to hold him now for the time being. Ryan with the 77, so he's made us some awesome cash, 200k now. But I believe Nankervis could be back this week, so just a wait and see on that. And then into the forwards, so Taranto with the 90. I think I did catch one video this morning where they said he was just really inefficient. So that's why he scores so low. He's still racking up possessions for fun. Dunkley 103, so a bit below average, but it's 100. We'll take that. Goulden with 156. He obviously would have been the prime captaincy choice, but that's why we brought him into the side. He has that upside of 150s and more. Rosie 105, pretty solid. Sheasel 68. His average has now dipped under 100, but that's still pretty good. And Chandler with the 42, so his lowest score for a while. Um, we did get him on him a bit late, so he's probably made us 160, 170k. So it might be time to move him on. Mitchell 74, so that's a really nice return from Mitchell, and Angwin with a 49. So a bit of a slow burn there, but we'll absolutely take that. So I guess, like I said, it's a pretty quick video this week because I think the trades are quite obvious, but I might be overlooking something. So I guess it really depends on how long-term Hopper's injury is, but I think he's going to go. And Chandler's the other one that's going to go. So it gives us 800k to play with, which basically means we can take our pick. And I think, now's the time, because there's no better time than the present to get on Clayton Oliver. So he's scored 120. He's averaging 125, which is fantastic. And I think, if we want to run with the big boys at the top of the SuperCoach heap, you've got to have Oliver. So we've got 143k to spend. So in terms of our cheapie we go for, the two options is Tom Berry in the forward line or Blake Drury. Or I guess the third option, if we swing into the midfield, is we could get Harry Sharp. So I know a few people leaning towards Sharp off the back of his highest score on the weekend. But I guess in line with our Anderson pick, I think, Tom Berry could be very handy by coverage if he can hold his spot there. So from what I can tell, he's the one that's come in for Tuke Miller. So, as long as Tuke Miller's out of the side, he'll have a spot, is the way I read it. But I'm not a close follower of the game, as you know. Um, and yeah, so that then obviously gives us an upgrade in the midfield. We still have, if it'll pop up, we still have these sort of lower end or higher end cheapies or rookies, however you want to call them, that way on the bench, which isn't ideal, but it would be good to upgrade one of them. But Ashcroft, he should make some good money for us. It's going to pop up with all the messages again. 85 break even, maybe not, but he'll hold. He'll still score some decent scores for us, so we're not worried about holding him. Jones, is doing okay. Average of 77 probably isn't the worst. People playing Chincotta in that position or even worse. I saw Ruben Jimby turned up on the weekend. That would have been nice to hold him, but to get Weddle and Anderson as a combo, I think was a pretty good move in the end, long term. I guess maybe the issue would be in the forward line. We would love to bring Samson Ryan down here. So that is actually another option is we go straight instead of Barry, we downgrade to our sort of nuff ruck forward option, like a Nick Madden. However, we probably need to look at making a bit more cash, I think, because as you can see, we've got enough money here to go one up, one down for Tommy Stewart. But then, we still need to fill a D6 slot. Probably still need to get some more money with Ashcroft to upgrade M8. There is plenty of options like, Laird's dropping in price, Neil's still dropping. Tuke Miller's going to be a super great bargain when he comes back. If we need to scrape the barrel, Callum Mills will be super cheap after his injury this week when he's up and back. And then obviously as well, we still need to, get our F6 slot. So we'll wait and see whether Gawn or Sam Walsh or Jack McRae get forward mid DPP or forward ruck in Gawn's case would be the dream. We could also go a Darcy Cameron sort of option as well. So yeah, we do have choice there around the direction we go with F6, but that one's a wait and see at least another week or two. I think next week actually is when all the next round of DPP comes in. Yeah, so in terms of I guess how the team stacks up this week, Melbourne playing first, so we'll go Oliver into Bont. Keep it simple, I think. Backline's sweet, midfield's sweet, rucks are sweet. And as we said, ideally we'd get Ryan into this space, but we don't have the swing. So I think we'll go Mitchell as F6 for this week. And um, yeah, I don't, Darcy Cameron might be back next week too. So, the decision's whether we upgrade, downgrade to Tom Stewart in the back line next week, or if we use Samson Ryan's money plus, yeah, we might not even get there. It'd have to be Ashcroft or something would have to drop out, I think, to make, Cameron or Gawn happen. But I guess, if that's the way we want to go and that then locks in our forward line, um, we could definitely take that. So yeah, so I think that's how we will stack the team up this week. Um, I guess as well, I just thought with the back line, we've got Sheasel as well, so it could end up being Sheasel, Stewart. So we could have a stacked defense and then create two slots potentially for Gawn and Walsh or something like that. Or Gawn and Cameron go go massive on the rucks. But obviously that would take some time and money to finesse. All right, but yeah, that's a nice quick one today. Like I said, I was sitting on the work gear here at home and the AFL was available, so I thought I'd give it a go, see if the audio quality is a bit better, that sort of thing. So let me know in the comments if it is. If you enjoy all the SuperCoach content, obviously we're more heavily in the NRL space, but give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of good stuff. And other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.